Alright, let's talk about Georgia O'Keeffe. So, here we're going to be making a warm landscape. So to do that, I have a pencil, I have two different reds, I have two different oranges, and I have a yellow. Okay, so I have my warm colors and a pencil. So first we're always going to start with our pencil so we know what we're coloring. So we start with the line across. I'll make it a little bit darker for you guys. And then she has it, for this one, she has it shooting across. It almost looks like lightning. So we're going to go up. And it shoots across. It goes down. Right. Then there's one more layer of that. Actually kind of in the middle. Alright, then there's a little bit of yellow like that. Then here the red, there's two different reds. So I'm going to add a line to show that. Alright, so this is my paper with just the pencil. Now I'm going to put my pencil away and start coloring. Now, for the red, it's darker on the bottom and lighter on the top. So I want to use my darker red on the bottom, which is going to be my marker. Oh man, it doesn't work very well. So I'm pushing it really hard because it doesn't work that well. I thought it worked better. I didn't check it first. What I also want you guys to do is to start learning how to try to blend the colors. So blending is when you make two colors look like they're not very different. You make them look basically the same. Okay? So even though we're using two different reds, we're going to try to make it look like one slowly just turns into the other, not like they're two completely different reds. Okay? So I'm definitely not going to be using that red again because it's not very good. So now we're going to use the lighter red on top. You should also do marker first because if you put crayon on top of marker, it usually does not end very well and it usually ruins the marker. So now, where the two reds meet, I'm going to color it really hard so that I blend them together. Now I'm going to go on top of the other red, because since it's kind of light, because it was kind of a messed up marker, I'm just going to try to darken my red. To try to take out any white space. And it'll help blending too. There we go. So now there's our red, and I blended it the best that I can. So now we're gonna move on to orange. We're gonna start off with our orange. So our orange is this entire section and this back here. So now we're just gonna add a light layer of orange. Something stuck on my desk. There we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, so, oh, I should color this. Now, what we're going to do is blend in our red, because when we see Georgia's piece, she has red blended into the top. So I'm going to get my red and color right on top of the orange to make it an orange red, or a red orange. And she has it going all the way until here. The harder, slowly start coloring harder. When you start coloring harder, you'll start blending it more and showing it more, and it'll look cooler. So now I'm starting to color harder with my crayon. And it's starting to show better. It's very cool, I think. Now it looks nice. It goes from orange to red. Now we're going to do the same thing up here, but not as much. A little bit less. There. Now it kind of looks like a lightning bolt. So now we're going to use our yellow for here and here, so for both. So this is going to be a darker yellow, and this is going to be a regular yellow, but I'll show you what we're going to do to make it darker. So first, just color the whole thing yellow. So now that I noticed, I missed this to be orange and red, so I'm going to come up and fix that, okay? So now to make this a darker orange, or I'm sorry, to make this a darker yellow, we're going to add orange to it, okay? So now we just put orange on top of the yellow. Lightly, though, because if you press too hard, it'll look just orange. Because yellow is a light color, we don't want to lose the orange. Because then it won't look... I'm sorry, we don't want to use the yellow because then it won't look yellow anymore. Now I'm going to fix this area. Now, in hers, it's also kind of red. I'm going to add my red to blend it like I did in the other parts. There we go. All right. Let me move it here. There we go. So that is my Georgia O'Keeffe landscape.